Hi friends, welcome back to Three Barrow Farm. We just had pesto with pasta for dinner tonight, and I made it a while ago with the parsley that was just starting to go to seed, and now it's going to seed. The flower buds are starting to be produced on these long stems here, and I loved the pesto so much that I'm going to try and harvest a little bit more to make some more pesto. So even though it's going to seed, this parsley still tastes really good. But there's just fewer leaves on the plants now. But if I cut all of these heads off, I will find some more leaves underneath. I'm giving my dogs treats occasionally to try and keep them close by. I found a jackpot here. There's a lot of leaves in this section here, so I'll just keep harvesting until I think I have quite a lot to make some bulk pesto with and freeze it. I love freezing it in Ziploc bags and sort of flattening the bags out so they just all stack on top of one another. It's perfect. I'm not going to cut all of this back. I'm going to let some of it go to seed. And of course, the parts that I'm cutting off, they'll send more shoots out and they will go to seed eventually as well. As I've said in other videos, I just let my parsley go to seed, my parsley and my coriander, and I get heaps of plants coming from the seed off these plants. So this is a good opportunity, I think, to have a little chat. I was asked today how I do it all, how I do everything from homeschooling to farming and having a big garden, producing my own food. Here's a poppy that's about to burst. Can you see that? Getting distracted. Ready? Gonna grab it? Oh, score. Ready? Oh, did you get it? You got it. Good. They both got their treat. Yeah, so I was asked how I do it all, and I don't. Sometimes the house is an absolute mess. Sometimes I don't get things done out here in the garden at the time that I would prefer to get things done. Sometimes I miss a harvest and something goes to seed. But I also don't do this all by myself. I have a family of 5 and we all chip in. The kids have their chores as well. They love helping out with the animals, so they do a really great job of helping out with the animals. And they do things like the dishwasher, and occasionally they'll wash dishes as well. And these are really quick jobs for them because we keep on top of those things as much as we can. So we all chip in, but yes, my husband and I do most of the work, and sometimes it feels really overwhelming. So even though it may look like I'm getting all this stuff done, I'm also letting some other things go while I'm trying to get certain things done. We both have work, and ideally I would love to just spend every day in the garden, but I have work and I have commitments, and so I'm not out here all the time. So I don't get to sow all the seeds that I really want to. I don't get to plant everything I want to plant. I don't get to keep on top of all the weeds all the time, although having a no-dig garden really helps with weeds because I don't have to continually keep on top of things because I'm not digging up and unearthing all of those weed seeds that are hidden under my garden. Although occasionally some grass somewhere on our property will seed and then the seed will blow into my garden. And yeah, I'll have grass like I did in this garden bed over yonder. And I spent about, half an hour pulling out all the grass that was growing in the pathway of that garden, and it's all good now. So why I'm talking about this is because this parsley is an example of me letting things go and not harvesting it in time. Although I have been harvesting heaps of parsley from these plants, I haven't obviously harvested as much as I want to because I'd like to have more pesto in the freezer and I'd like to have made more salads with all of this parsley. But of course, this time of year, things just go to seed, and that is the nature of it. And there will be more parsley growing eventually. But at the same time, I'm still getting some parsley, even though it is flowering now. I'm still getting plenty of parsley. So there's a basket full of parsley, and there's still heaps more here. I've got all my treats in this little pouch here. So I make these pouches. I made a sewing pattern to make your own. So this is the little pouch. I also love to put my secateurs and stuff in to them as well. This one's a bit tattered. So yeah, I just wanted to pop on and have a little chat to you about these things that have been going through my mind today after being asked about that question. So yeah, I might seem like I get a lot done, and I do, but I don't get it all done, and nothing is perfect. Oh, look, there's a piece of parsley that has obviously been broken off during that windstorm we had a while back. You see Jackie's face? Covered in dirt. Ooh, it's getting cold. I'm going to go inside, take what parsley I have harvested, and make some pesto. Oh, it is so much warmer inside. It is pretty cold outside. We're going to get some warmer weather though later this week, so that will be really lovely to get out in the garden. And now one of my dogs is playing with a squeaky toy. So I've got my cup of tea here, which I left inside when I decided to go out and harvest all of this. And I have got dirty dishes behind me and a really messy kitchen that's highly unorganized, but I'm going to pick through this parsley and prepare it for making the pesto. Then I'll do my dishes and then I'll make my pesto. So this time I'm going to make the pesto with no garlic in it, because I believe it's the garlic that is making my eldest daughter get a bit of reflux after eating the pesto. So she got that after eating tonight's dinner, unfortunately. So far, my tomatoes are surviving this little cold snap that we're having. And tomorrow morning is supposed to be 1 degree. So it'll be interesting to see how my tomatoes go. They are, of course, under frost cloth. I've actually put double thickness of frost cloth over them, and they're looking good, but I'm keeping an eye on them every day. And once I know for sure that they're doing well, I will plant out the rest of my tomatoes and perhaps some cucumbers and zucchinis and rock melons and all the good things. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. And please shoot me a comment down below. I really love hearing from you all. Let me know what you're getting up to in the garden, what the weather's like out your way, and whether you've tried pesto with parsley. I will see you again very soon for another video, probably planting in my garden, in my lovely weeded garden that's ready for all the other spring plants, perhaps. That's my wish. See you, friends.